paddock here at Churchill Downs after race 10, the Grade 3 Iroquois. I'm here with my friend Miguel Mena. Nice to meet you, buddy. Nice ride in this last one. Tell me a little bit about the trip that you just got in this last race there.
It was a great trip. The horse broke good. We had a nice stocking position. Got a little bit of tight around the half mile pole, but I mean he had a lot of horse. He put me there. We hold up our ground and turning for home. We got clear on the outside.
So
and
you get outside,
exploded.
Just boom, just drew away.
Yeah.
Uncaptured is a Lionheart 2-year-old colt, so hopefully next year will be promising things there for you. So, and let's talk Breeders' Cup talk a little bit. When do you head out to Breeders' Cup?
Next Saturday morning, we're heading out to California.
Okay.
We're riding pool play on the Classic for Mark Cassie.
Mark Cassie, yeah, nice. Same trainer as this previous race right here for you. So, well, good luck with you, man. Thanks for doing a little spot with us. And the question to me is, when you're done with your day, what do you do, my friend?
I take a shower and go home and watch the D-Hoff and Nasty show.
Why not? It's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Thank
So
you so
good
much.
luck to Miguel and pool play there in the feature, which we will
Well, we'll talk about
that in just a minute.
That's a later race.
Churchill does have a big race tomorrow on their card, the local race, which we like to cover the feature every day. That's kind of our thing. We try to talk to the trainers and the jockeys and find out, the inside scoop for you and us, of course. But
right
it's
in
the
the middle
ninth
of
race,
Breeders'
right in
Cup.
the middle. It's actually right around race 5, 6, something like that.
6 or 7, between 6 and 7. I think.
But it's a 1 mile race for $150,000. It's fillies and mares. There is 10 runners in this one. I think there's 10 runners in this one, isn't there? There's 11 runners in this,
11?
barring any scratches. So I did give this a quick glance. I just couldn't help going outside, but I'll let you talk about this one first, what your thoughts are, and I will...
I'm liking the two. I'm liking Joyful Victory, Robbie Alvarado aboard.
Yeah.
It's a $150,000 race, mile. This race, he's coming back a little bit. He ran a mile and 16th last time.
Turning back in distance.
Turning back in distance a little bit. I think he can get there.
That's
I like the court. I like it.
You like very consistent workout pattern leading into the race. Larry Jones has always got the top hat on.
Exactly.
He's funny to watch. He's fun to watch do his job. I'm not going to use the Joyful. Are you going with the same? Go ahead.
I'm going with the 2 on top with the 6 Jemima's Pearl, Jesus Castanon. The 10 Spectacular Sky, and the 11 Salty Strike with Victor LeBron.
Interesting. I'm feeling that as well.
We got a little Victor LeBron with the cheerleaders.
Yeah, we do actually. We down in Keeneland. That was Keeneland. I like the horses that you use on the bottom, and I put them together in a little $20 exacta box. The 10 and the 11, Victor LeBron and Salty Strike outside, and then the aforementioned Spectacular Sky with Sky Mesa. Elvis Trujillo, don't ever disrespect him. He can ride.
No.
He can ride, and so can Victor. So I'm just
all the guys that don't get a lot of races.
I love the 11. There's actually not many from the jockey colony that are out west. There's a few of them, but not a lot. There's Calvin sticks around. Robbie Alvarado's still here. Sean Bridgman, Jesus Castanon.
How about Corey Lannery's trip?
Corey Lannery.
One race.
Run race. Moonwalk didn't run real well today, but he was in against tough. So
yeah, he was.
And then we go on to the Breeders' Cup races.
So yeah, that was the just to let you know, people's bet was 2 with 6, 10, 11, 6, 10, 11.
And a local Chuluki race at Churchill. So we go on to the the ninth race?
Ninth race.
Jeez Louise. We're all over the place. Again, we're doing a Friday show, handicap and beat Breeders' Cup, because we want you to have the answers.
Well, it's because we had to go to a volleyball game.
That's why we had to go cover the girls tonight. Which one, by the way? Girls volleyball, always good to
smash them.
Always entertaining. Anyway, let's go right into this ninth race here. Again, People's Wager is going to be a trifecta of some sort, maybe 2 sometimes. We get a little bonus wager.
Yeah.
And I am going to handle the pick 3s and pick 4s, but in this case, we're doing the 9th through the 12th. There's only one pick 4, but I've got hopefully the right one for you.
There you have it.
So anyway, first race. You tell me give me your numbers first, then we'll talk about it.
5 with the 139.
He's going with the shipper.
I'm going
with the 139.
I'm going with that overseas again.
I tell you, I'd hate to stay. I use the 5. It's tough for me to get away from Shug McGahee and Point of Entry. We had a conversation with Paul LaDuca. He was his clear choice. He told us that. So I've got to use that horse. I like the 3 horse with that Joseph O'Brien character. He's already got a win on the Breeders' Cup scenario.
Yep.
So and then I'm giving Doulahan another shot. I'm going to use him.
And I got it. That's my.
I'm apprehensive to not use Little Mike. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm apprehensive to not use him, but I can only go so deep. Let me double check and see where I'm at here. What was your people's wager again?
5 with the 139.
That's right. I
You
did
like
go
all of
outside.
them. That's interesting.
I did go outside and to the Japanese shipper, who is a monster, trailblazer.
He is.
I'm going to use him in my pick 4 as well. So, so we're on to the race. That covers it. 5 with 139 of the peoples. I guess
Yes.
I got the 4 of them coming up, and I'll give you the full pick 4.
And come on, Doulahan.
Race 10 is the Breeders' Cup Sprint. 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Did you hear that, D-Huff? That's 6 furlongs for
That's 900,000 to the winner.
That's exactly right. 60% is what that comes up to. I've got some heartburn. Take over, D-Huff.
All right.
Woo.
Well,
the
10th race.
people's weight.
It's the Cup Sprint. Like you said, 1.5 million for 3-year-olds and upward.
I got all that.
I like the 7. The lumber guy, John Velasquez aboard. Ran at Belmont
I
last
like it.
time.
You see what's happening
6
here?
furlongs.
You see what's happening here?
I do. All kinds of ones. That's
There's
awesome.
a lot of speed in this race.
A lot of
D-Huff.
speed in this race.
There's a lot of speed.
I got
in this
him on top of the 3, which you probably don't have. Gantry, throwing him in there. These long shots were coming in today. He's the one
you
that I
gotta
think.
throw some of them in there.
I threw
You
him
gotta
in.
we thought for a minute you had a $1,000 ticket.
I
We
know.
were high-fiving and shit. We saw it. Someone put a heist on the D-Huff and Nasty show. We saw it. It said 50-cent trifecta paid $1,000. We saw it.
$9.90.
We both saw it. Whatever. $1,000. We both saw it. Someone pulled a heist on us.
Somebody did.
Instead, it was $90.
What?
Have you ever had that happen from you? To you?
I don't know.
Let me tell you what's going to
Still
happen.
paid me.
Let me tell you what's going to happen in
Can I
this
finish
race.
mine?
I thought you already did.
No. I went 7 with the 3.
You're still on
at the
7.
8 and the 11.
7 with the 3, 8, 11.
7, 3, 11.
Okay, so D Huff likes the 7. I do like the 7 horse. I think he's the speed of the speed, but the problem with that is there's a lot of it. And what I think is going to happen with this race is I think there's speed everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's speed in this race. I think it sets up perfectly for Garrett Gomez on Jimmy Creed, the 2 horse. He is the dead nuts closer. I think he just is figuring out how to run. They got him in a couple low-level races. He won them easy. Then they put him in winners against winners. They took him up to the El Canyon at Del Mar, and he just gets beat. He comes back out and he's closing strong last time out on this same Santa Anita track at 6 furlongs. I'm telling you, faster fractions coming today. Faster fractions coming today. These horses are going to be blazing.
They're all blazing.
They're all blazing, but I think it sets up for a closer. And I think Garrett Gomez, Jimmy Creed is the one. I did use your 7. I also like Willie Martinez on Trinidad, an old style class horse.
Yep.
Always on the front end. Sometimes it might get there. And then I think another closer that's an outside chance is this outside.
Amazing Destiny.
Amazing Destiny is outside with Joel Rosario. I think he's got every chance to get in there and win this race. This is a tough race, though.
Any of these can win.
It's a tough race. So.
Come on.
Anyway, look,
These horses aren't chumps. None of these are chumps.
People's wager 7 over the 3, 8, 11. 3, 8, 11. And I used 3 of them, and I'll get back to you in just a second. That takes us into with 2 more races left on the Breeders' Cup card tomorrow. By this time, you're either buying drinks or you're busted. It's that simple.
Well, either way, I'm gonna have money in my
You'll
pocket.
probably be buying drinks. I'll be busted. All right, or neither, whatever. So anyway, on to this is the Breeders' Cup Mile. This is the mile on the turf. This is the ones we want, those big old hooves that dig into that turf, the big old hooves. This is a race that it's either go wide open or go with 1 horse. And I'm going to win 1 horse because we saw him run. We were standing right next to him.
He was wise.
He looked at me in the paddock and I think he may have winked at me. I'm just saying. He saw what happened with that 3.
Probably did.
Yeah, saw what happened with that 3
I
horse.
think it made him blush.
I probably did. Yeah. You saw what happened with that 3 horse the other day, and he went out. And then he went out there and whooped everybody's ass. So therefore, he's my horse. I have a love affair with Wise Dan. He's my single. He's my single in the late pick 4 sequence.
He's the people's bet.
I'm going long ball. He's the people's bet as well.
He's the top on the people.
But who are you going to put in with him? That's the question.
I'm putting in the 3, obviously.
I love it.
Ireland. Talamo on.
It's actually Talamo.
Talamo.
You'll get that right before it's
yeah,
done.
I'll call him that the rest of my life, probably.
It's okay.
A Celebration, the 6, another Irish horse. I'm throwing him in. Joseph O'Brien aboard. I like it.
You do.
And the 8, I'm throwing in from Argentina. I'm going European in
You're
this
throwing
race.
out the Derby winner?
I am. I don't think he can get there.
Okay. Well, there, you heard it here.
I think he's a little bit longer
Wise
race.
Dan over the 368. I like obviously. I think it's a great bet. I think obviously is actually on the lead early, and if there's a speed duel that commences, I think Wise Dan gets the better of that. If Wise Dan gets beat, I think he gets beat by the 5 or the 6. I think Animal Kingdom's coming. I don't know anything about this 9 horse on the outside,
I like the 8 though.
so there you go. All right, and that takes us to the last and final race, and I'm going to go ahead and give you my pick 4 now.
$5 million.
It's that $5 million's a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and give you my pick 4 rundown because I have a bunch of these in this race, and we'll talk about it. We got some friends and family in this one.
Slow down. Give it to him slow. So
That's
right.
right.
Give him time
So,
to write.
Anyway, here we go. Real quick. 9 through 12. First of all, I have a single in the 11th race. That's Wise Dan. That's the 2 horse. So you just need to write down the 9, 10, and the 12th race. In the 9th race, and I quote, I've got Point of Entry, the 1. I've got St. Nicholas Abbey, the 2, or pardon me, the 3. It's 1, 3, 9, and 12 in race 9. Race 10, I followed up with another 4 horses. I like Jimmy Creed to come closing. He's my pick of them all, but I used the 2, 4, 6, and 12 in the 10th race. Followed by the single of Wise Dan in the 11th. And then in the feature, classic race, we lead into it. I use the 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 11. Again, 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 11. This is a $45 wager, and if it hits, I'm buying you a beer and a steak. But anyway, let's talk about this race. I use 6 of them actually. But let's go ahead and you tell me what you're thinking, and we'll go through it.
All right. I came up with the 2. Joel Rosario, flat out. William Mott.
Love it.
William Mott's hot.
Love the 2.
I like the 2 a lot.
Just inside's our buddy.
Quarter.
Just inside's our buddy horse.
Yeah.
Miguel Mena, as you just saw. We gotta get. I throw him into the pick just on principle because he's a friend of the show.
That's going to be another little...
He's a friend of the show. He's got to be in there. He's got to be in there. Safe trip, Miguel Mena.
Safe trip.
Anyway, flat out, I agree with you on that one. It's a great horse.
Over top of the 4, Fort Larned. That's
We also,
Brian
you'll see here in just a moment.
Hernandez.
You'll see here in just a moment why we'll use that horse.
5, you got to throw Game On.
He's in there. He's in there. I hope he if he gets beat.
Out of Awesome again.
Yeah, I like it.
And Macho Man.
And I will add one thing to your equation.
And then I got a third on the. I got 4, 5, 11, 4, 5, 10, 11. Ron Greek.
Okay, so then
I put him in as a chance
I
to
got
come in
one
third.
other option for everybody, and you talk about tell them, give them your people's bet so they can write it down.
It's 2 with the 4, 5, 11. 4, 5, 10, 11. It's going to cost you $4.50. But if that hits, it's going to be nice.
Game On Dude will be the favorite, so that's very, very good. I think a horse that's been forgotten. Take a look at this 9 horse. Garrett Gomez again. I've got a little man love for Garrett Gomez. I'm not going to lie. He's one hell of a jockey. But just look at these last 4 races. We've got 4 consecutive stakes races, which all these are running the stakes races. Don't get me wrong. Rafael Bejarano was up for he's on Game On Dude. That's the only reason he's not riding this horse. But he goes 500,000, finishes second. 100,000 wins easy. $1 million, finishes third, closing nicely at 1.25 miles. They go to 1.1 miles. He's closing. Look where he goes from 6th to third in the last 2 strides at 1.1 miles. Now they take him back to 1.25 miles. There's plenty of pace around that. You might see here Trevor hollering Richard Kidd's name. He might be hollering Richard Kidd's name late, and I got him in this pick 4. Hopefully I'm alive. Hopefully I'm there. Hopefully it hits, and hopefully we're partying. So
We're partying.
that's it. I've had enough. I've had enough of it. We got Brian
2
Hernandez.
days. 2 days of handicapping.
2 days of handicapping.
biggest-
It's literally 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and it's Friday night, and we're handicapping racehorses.
Sober.
Straight ass sober.
No beer, nothing.
It's laughable. It's laughable.
But this is why we do it.
We got no music. We got nothing for you.
We do it for you.
That's right. Hopefully these numbers will get you there.
If you get a chance, come out tomorrow.
Brian Hernandez, Miguel Mena, Calvin Burrell, everybody. Safe trips tomorrow. Safe trips. That's the most important thing. And
Calvin, we'll see you tomorrow.
making some money. Good luck to you all.
Yep. Good
Thank
night.
you. Here in the jockey's room, just after the $100,000 ACAC. I'm here with the winning jockey, Brian Hernandez. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Good ride there, buddy.
Thank you.
So that horse got out, very end of the top of the stretch, got outside. Looked like he kind of burst away pretty easily.
We had a pretty good trip being on the inside. We got out going into the first turn, And when we called on a turn for home, he busted away from him pretty easy. And
There you
did
go.
it the right way.
That's how you get a little bit of kickback in your face.
Yeah, we got a
before
little
that,
dirt
so-
in our face, but that's okay.
That's always fun, right?
Exactly.
So what's that like when you're at the top of the stretch? You know you got a horse, you just give him the reins.
It's a great feeling
I'll bet
anytime
it is,
when
buddy.
they're kind of tugging against you, and you know when you're going to cut him loose, he's going to pick it up.
Oh, that's good stuff. And I want to congratulate you. I just found out that you just got married recently.
Yeah, we just
right?
got
So-
married about a month ago.
so
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. And the two of you are going to head out to Breeders'
We
Cup,
head
right?
out to California tonight for we ride Forlorn in the Classic.
So what do you think what do you think the chances are with that one?
He's got a big chance. I mean, he's second choice in the race, and looks like everybody thinks we got a beat game on Dude because he's got home court advantage on us.
A lot of people
We're
talk
going out
about
to
that.
California, but we think we got the right horse for the job.
You rode out in Santa Anita before?
Yes, it's been a long time,
So-
but yeah.
You can ride here, come back and ride here for the rest of the fall meet. That's all.
Yeah, come back on Sunday and ride Sunday.
Yeah,
all day
it's
Sunday.
been hot lately, so
Yeah.
the hot hand. So
Yeah, exactly.
When you're finished with your day, my friend, and you're going home, gonna chill with your new fiance or new wife, pardon me. What are you gonna do then?
Oh, we'll go watch the D Huff and Nasty show.
Why not? It's the only thing to do, man.
Of course.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
Yep, thanks.
Good luck.